everyone, welcome. My name is Allie. Welcome to Simply Allie. Today I have a lot of things that I want to get done. So I would love to take y'all out to the GreenStalk and show you my garden progress. We have a lot of growth and that's so exciting. And then I also would like to at least get started planting out my second GreenStalk. I wasn't going to do it, but I have it, and my neighbor had extra plant seedlings that she has grown. And so I just can't help myself. So I think I'm gonna get that started today. I have some sourdough bread going that I need to finish up. And I also have some bananas that are almost like spent, and those are perfect for banana bread. But I wanna try a sourdough version of it. And then I also need to cook dinner and just the usual day-to-day things. So it's gonna be a nice full day. This video is also sponsored by Omaze. So in just a second, I'm gonna share with you the amazing company that Omaze is and giving you the chance to win $100,000 in cash, all while supporting a great cause. Together we rise. So go to omaze.com/simplyallie for your chance to win. But let's first go out to the GreenStalk and let me show you how things are progressing and growing. All right, so here's the GreenStalk currently. It's looking so good. It has grown so much. It's crazy how much it's grown. I planted, I don't know if you remember, but I had planted in these pockets green beans, and then these are radishes. Radishes grow fairly quickly, so they've already sprouted. These are supposed to be green beans. They have not done anything yet. Same with the carrots, and we do have some beets popping up in here, which is really exciting. So much fun. I need to water this thing. Tomatoes are looking so good. Look at that. There's some fruit growing on there. Oh, this makes my heart so happy. Eggplant is growing really good. Look at all that new growth on there. Some flowers. Peppers are also doing really well. You can see there's a little pepper growing on there. See that? This is lettuce. Swiss chard is taking off. Lettuce. Kale is getting so big. Kale. My herbs are looking really healthy. This is broccoli. I'm going to be thinning out 2 of these plants. I just wanted to make sure that they would all kind of work. I can't get over how good the cabbage is looking. So this is a cucumber that is slowly growing. But here's the thing. I need to figure out the pot situation because there are holes in the bottom of this pot, but for some reason it's not draining at all. So I'm going to have to take it all out and see what's kind of going on. But it's looking good so far. We had a casualty over here. So sad. I had 2 of these. This is, I think, the yellow squash. This was the zucchini, but it fell off the rail. Yeah, so that's frustrating. I don't recommend putting these on the rail, just FYI. These are the new plant babies that my neighbor gave me. She is a fantastic gardener, has a YouTube channel I'll link for you, but she planted all of these. Oh, I need to water them. So she gave me all kinds of different varieties of tomatoes, eggplants, and peppers. They're all different. Look at this one, how cool this is. There's spines on this one. This is an eggplant. Crazy. Who knew? Dwarf Mocha's cherry tomato. She said they're going to be all kinds of different colors. Purple, red, orange. Same with the peppers. All different kinds. Shishito. Very, very exciting. Okay, so here's the thing with my lettuce. So I planted the lettuce late in the season. It's a cool weather crop. But I had them and I just wanted to put them in there and see what they did. So I put them in there, but it is pretty warm this week, and so they all will probably bolt and then they'll turn bitter. So I'm gonna leave them in there until I can't use them anymore, until they're too bitter to eat. Then I'll take them out and I'll replace them with something else, maybe green beans or maybe some more root vegetables. I'm not really sure what I'll do. But everything's looking really good for now. I just wanted to kind of explain what I was doing and the reasoning. So it's all fun. It's all a learning experience, and I love that. So like I said, thank you to Omaze for sponsoring this portion of today's video. So Omaze launched with a mission to transform typical charity giving. They give people the chance to follow their dreams and win a once-in-a-lifetime prize, all while helping nonprofits make the world a better place. This sustainable approach to fundraising frees up nonprofits to spend less time and money focusing on raising funds and instead focusing on serving the needs of their communities. Funds are raised on omaze.com for Charities Aid Foundation America, which is a globally recognized United States 501c3, who will then make the grant to the nonprofits. To date, Omaze has raised over $150 million for charity. I really love the work that they are doing with Together We Rise. They are committed to transforming the way that children navigate the foster system in America. They partner with thousands of nationwide foster care agencies, CASA organizations, community nonprofits, and more to help distribute resources to fostering youth. In 2020 alone, they distributed resources to over 200,000 foster children, which is approximately half of those that are in the system. So I want you to think about this. What would you do with the prize if you won? Would you take that money and take your family on a badly needed vacation? Would you start up that business that you cannot get off your mind that you've been dreaming about? Would you buy a second car for your family? Would you put some of that money towards a down payment on a house, on some land so you can get chickens and plant a garden? What would you use that money for? I just really love this company. I love what they stand for and what they are doing. I think it's really important. So for your chance to win $100,000 in cash, go to omaze.com/simplyallie and enter now. Donations support the amazing work of Together We Rise. You know, I partner with different companies all the time to help keep this channel going, support our family, but this one is really cool. I think that the work that they are doing is fantastic and amazing, and I'm really excited to work with this company. All right, so now we are going to take a look at our sourdough bread and see where it is at, and then we're gonna go out to the garden and we are going to start planting the second GreenStalk. I know I'm going to get filthy, but it is what it is. This is why I do this. I love it. I love getting out there and getting dirty and being outside in the warm sun. So let's go do it. So I have my sourdough kind of going, but I'm trying to film a reel to potentially share my sourdough just like artisan loaf recipe. So I'm gonna be recording my reel. I thought I would record this too so you could see the stretch and fold process. So next what we do is called a stretch and fold. So basically you stick your hand into the dough, you grab some dough, pull it up, that's the stretch, push it down, that's the fold. Turn your bowl a quarter turn and do it again. Stretch and fold. Turn your bowl and do that all the way around the bowl. So now I'm going to cover my bowl and I'm going to do stretch and folds every 30 minutes for the next 3 to 4 hours. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be exactly on the 30-minute mark, just do your best. All right, so I'm gonna start my banana bread. It's a sourdough version. I'm gonna be using sourdough discard that I pulled out of my fridge, and it has been in there for such a long time that it's developed hooch on top. So I don't know if you can see this right there on the top of my starter. That's called hooch, and all that is alcohol that has come off of my starter, and it just means my starter's hungry. It doesn't mean anything else. I know it looks scary, but it's not. So I'm still gonna be able to use this starter. I'm just gonna stir it back in. And this is probably going to be very sour in my banana bread, but I don't want to waste it, and I just want to kind of see how it turns out anyway. So don't throw your discard out, you all. It's good stuff. It's fermented goodness, and it is delicious in recipes. All right, so first thing we do is combine the sugars and the butter and the spices. So here's my butter. Cheated and put it in the microwave to soften it. And that goes in first. Butter goes in, 2/3 a cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I never measure when I am adding in vanilla. The more the merrier in my opinion. And then 1 teaspoon each baking soda and baking powder. There's baking powder. And then baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, and 1/4 of a teaspoon nutmeg. So now I'm gonna put my paddle attachment on and mix until combined. Okay, so for the bananas, that's how you know your bananas are ripe, is when you pick them up and they all unpeel themselves. It's a good thing I'm gonna be using them today. So for the bananas, I need 397 grams of bananas. So I'm gonna use my food scale. The rest of the recipe is in cups, but the bananas, I don't know, I love using my food scale. Any chance I get to, and the recipe I'm trying out said the specific measurements that I need. So fun fact, I used to never use a food scale until I got into sourdough baking, and now I use it for everything. I just love the precision of it. Heck, I even use it when I need to put something in the mail and see how much I need to pay to ship it. So this came out to 382 grams. It's close enough. I don't want to have to unpeel another banana, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add that in. Now I'm gonna crack in 2 eggs. Down will help. A 1/4 cup of either honey or maple syrup. I prefer using maple syrup just because we always have a ton of it on hand. And lastly, our sourdough starter, I need 1/2 cup of it. Here's what it looks like on top. That's just alcohol, and it is totally fine. I'm gonna stir it back in. All right, so I need 1/2 cup of this. All right, the last thing I do is add 2 cups of all-purpose unbleached flour, and then we're gonna be able to bake it. It smells so good in here. Talking really quietly because my baby is sleeping and I am terrified he's going to wake up. He's already popped his head up once, and I really need to get out in the garden, and if he's awake, he'll just be out there digging things up. So try not to wake him up. But my banana bread is out of the oven. It smells fantastic. It's risen really nicely. This, like I said, was made with discard. Next time I kind of want to make it with fed starter and see how it behaves differently. But I covered it for the last 25 minutes with tin foil just to keep it from burning on top. It smells so good. I cannot wait to cut into this, put some butter on it, eat it while it's warm. Oh my goodness. This sun is so bright, but I'm out here and I'm gonna be filling up my second GreenStalk. This is the green color. I have the kind of white color as well, but this time I'm doing the green. And we have church tonight, so I know I'm not gonna get to all of the tiers, but I'm gonna get a head start on them and start with the larger ones first. I have the Inventor's Bundle. I did a whole video explaining like how to fill up your GreenStalk, but so yeah, I'm gonna see how much I can get done. Hopefully I can knock out at least the bottom 3, that way I can get my little plant babies safely in the dirt. And then I'm also gonna try and clean up that mess over there with the zucchini. I am mixing 50% compost with 50% Pro Mix. In your containers, you want to have a really light and fluffy soil mix, but you also want your soil mix to be sturdy enough to support your plants. So this is a great combination. I already had the compost in the bottom, and so I'm just adding the Pro Mix on top and mixing that all together. All right, so I've got my 3 lower tiers filled with their dirt and compost. I do a mix of 50% Pro Mix, and then I do 50% compost, and I used 2 kinds of compost, black cow and mushroom. And I have realized that it takes about a bag and a half of the Pro Mix to fill up 1 GreenStalk. So I need to go back to the garden store and get another bag to be able to fill up my other 2 tiers. So it was 3 bags of Pro Mix and 2 bags of cow manure and 2 bags of compost. So I'm gonna start planting up my tiers now and put these peppers, eggplant, and tomatoes in them. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just kind of place these around the GreenStalk to see where I want them. For the bottom tier, I'm gonna alternate tomatoes and eggplant, and then I'll do peppers in all of the 6 pockets of the second tier. So actually I realized that I have another tier that is ready for green beans to go in, so that's good news. For tomatoes and also peppers, pinch off the lower leaves, and then you'll have quite a bit of stem to bury deep down in the dirt. And if you do that, then where the leaves have been pinched off, they will actually root, and you'll have a stronger, more supported root system, and therefore a stronger and more supported plant. So far, I'm very pleased with my GreenStalks. Everything is growing in them so well, and I can't believe how much food you can pack into just 2 square feet of space. So I'm really happy that I got them. I also love the slow drip watering system. That has been such a time saver for me. So basically there's this container at the top that you pour water into, and it will slowly drip into all of the tiers and water them all for you, which has saved me a ton of time. I did purchase these with my own money, but I was able to get a discount code for you, so you can use the code Simply Allie to get $10 off of $75 if y'all wanted to try a GreenStalk for yourself. So here is the GreenStalk, or my second one, I guess, stacked up as much as I can so far, and I obviously need a lot more dirt to fill it up, but I didn't realize I would like the green color as much as I do. I think that's really cute. They also come in one more color. It's like a terracotta brownish. It's really cute too. But that feels so good to have this almost all the way done. I do have a mess still to clean up, but it's one thing off my to-do list. Hudson and I are snacking on this banana bread. It's so good. It's really sweet, but that sourdough just shines through and gives it that depth of flavor that I talk about all the time. So we have church tonight. I'm gonna make the kids a real quick dinner. Did you drop it? Would you like another piece? And so I'm gonna end the video here. Hey baby, how are you? Can you say hi to everyone? Hi. She's just gotten home from school, and yeah, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thank y'all for watching, for being here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out Omay's. Click the link that I have in the description box below to enter for your chance to win $100,000 cash.
Thanks, Hudson.
Y'all, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and follow us on Instagram at Allie_Gooch. I think that's it. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye-bye, Hudson. Say bye-bye.